Welcome to TRS Clips, India's fastest learning portal. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon. They're coming to terms with how confident you are.
Can't, cannot, nahi ho sakta.
That whole
It's-
thing you explained about shifting things to your subconscious mind,
Yeah,
silent
yeah,
suffering,
yeah.
it's something.
उनके साथ तो हो ही रहा है ना.
Yeah.
It's happening to them because there have been people who have told me you're not Indian. You cannot be Indian because you're gay. I'm like, I speak 6 Indian languages. I have represented this country, my country, your country, our country at several occasions. I have put India on the world map. What have you done? To sit there and judge my gender and my orientation. Have you graduated from some university of sexuality or orientation that you can judge me? What have you done? I pay way more taxes than your entire family alone. I'm more productive to this country than you'll ever be. So don't judge someone, because if I have to get down to being, see, my thing is I have had to put guards up because I can't let anyone come and say anything and go away. That's not done. That's not cool. And I don't sit there being bullied in one corner, be someone saying racial slurs at me, throwing racial. That's not happening. It's in 2021 now. You can't be doing that and get away with it. You open the door, come say something to me in my house and then walk out. Are you crazy? Stay, sit. I'll come, sit. I'll make tea for you. I won't mix poison in it. Sit. I will give you, I'm not giving you gyan also. I'm just going to give you a reality check. Where you stand, what are you talking, and who are you talking to?
Can you highlight some professional incidents? Because
Oh,
you know,
God.
when you were in your early 20s,
Oh,
and you were
God.
and you know what, like even five years back,
Yeah.
things were so different. You know, there was like just judgment, there was so much phobia. It was I kind of picked up on the toxicity then, because as a newcomer in the industry,
Yeah.
even I was facing it. So and I was a pretty, you know, standard person, like
Yeah.
just I didn't have to face you know how you highlighted that you wake up with a sense of, oh, what am I going to face today? I didn't have that. I had to just face it when I go into my professional setting.
Right.
So highlight some of that, if you could give us some stories just for perspective.
This channel that I worked for 3 years, one of the leading channels, GEC, General Entertainment Channels, one of the biggest, highest grossing shows also I did. And for them, the director, the guy who was a head back then, were very condescending. Very condescending. His daughter was my fan. Okay? Millennial, not Gen Z, millennial she was. Used to send me beautiful messages. And I think, can't say, but like, think maybe she was queer or whatever. And she used to take strength. Even if she was not queer, she was a fantastic ally. Okay? Just like you are. And you don't have to be part of the community. You don't have to be gay to support gay rights, or you don't have to be inhuman to support humanity. My thing is that there are two always. So you can be straight and support trans people. That doesn't make you trans. That I want to tell people. You're supporting humanity. So that girl was like that. Now, father, on the other hand, was ridiculous. Like every time. And the channel used to book me because I was talented. Not because I was like sleeping with someone, or my father was paying them money, or I was doing something like that and, you know, going around, you know, warming people's beds. That was not happening with me. I knew I was talented. I was young. I was talented. I had the fire in me to work. I was not like एक शो कर लिया अभी बस 1 साल के लिए बैठ जाएंगे, ये पैसे पहले ये तो खत्म कर लें. It was never like that. That's also because my mother was a banker. ये तो तुम, she used to give me 10%. 10% तुम spend करो, और वो 90% जाते थे FDs में. You know, the basic middle class. You know? And I was like, listen, mom, like, when am I going to spend this money? What if there's no tomorrow? She's like, just shut up. There will be tomorrow and multiple tomorrows where you will not have this money if you spend it all. So like that, you know, all that used to happen with me. So this guy used to be condescending. He used to say very ridiculous stuff openly in front of the entire team and stuff like that.
And for a director to say that, that means the whole tone of the shoot becomes...
Not the director of the show. He was the head of the channel.
Wow.
And I know what he used to say behind my back also. And I had told one of the producers on the channel, there was a show, it was a dance-based reality celebrity show. I said, I want to do this. I'll tell you why I want to do this, because I don't want to do the stunt based shows, and I don't want to be doing the, like the isko gali do, usko gali do and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that because I'm not that person. But I said, let me show my talent now. What is there? And I mean, like, you're taking very mediocre people, and that's the reason why your ratings are going down. Like, even if you put like a star as a judge and stuff, that's not happening. Like, such mediocre personalities. Why don't you take a chance on me? Let them be there also. I'm not like canceling them, but give me a chance. They said, yeah, but will you dance with a man or a woman? Your partner will be a man. I said, how does it matter? How does it matter? That is one aspect of it. It's part of your format. I said, why don't you take a chance and be the first country in the franchisee of this show to introduce me as the first person to be dancing with the same gender, with a man, for example. Okay. Back then I identified as gay, as a man. Today I'm non-binary, but back then in 2014, 15, 16, I identified as a man. So for me, I was like, why don't you take a chance? No, can't happen. People will not like it. But I said, I just did another property a year back and people loved me on the show. Why aren't you taking the chance? No, this, that, this, and something like that. Then they had a straight person who dressed up as a woman and performed with another woman. That's okay for them. Why? Because that man is heterosexual. If there is a transgender person, if there is a gay person, if there is LGBT, then they don't want to take a risk.
What's the risk?
Risk for them, no?
But
in their head, this is a risk. People will not like it, it seems. And I said, what are you talking about? How can you talk like this to me, first of all? And I said, take a chance, at least see what. If it doesn't happen, eliminate me in the first week. Let me go. But give me the chance. Till date, like, they didn't call. They called me for some other shows, and I said no, because it's just not my comfort zone. It's also some things that you're just like, not. Why will you condone something that you're not happy with? So I said no to those. I said, this is one show you all have been sitting on. When are you all going to call me? When the team changes, when this guy leaves, when this one leaves, and that one leaves, when everything changes, that's when you'll call me. Why can't you be the agent of change? Why do you want 10 countries to do this? You won't believe it, in 6 months, UK did it. They had the first TV host in the celebrity edition of that show. They had the first TV host who was a man who was openly gay and danced with a male partner. And they made headlines everywhere, and they said, such a progressive country. So when you have the power to do something in your country and put India on the world map, you don't want to do it. Why? Because you have preconceived notions.